Book of Heaven, Volume 11, September 25th, 1913. The divine will is the center of the soul. The sacraments produce their fruits and effects according to how souls are submitted to the divine will and to their connection with it. I told the confessor that Jesus had said to me that the will of God is the center of the soul, that this center is in the depth of the soul, and that, spreading its rays like sun, it gives light to the mind, sanctity to the actions, strength to the steps, life to the heart, power to the word and to everything. And not only this, but also that while this center, the will of God, is inside of us, so that we may never escape from it, and so as to remain at our continuous disposal, never leaving us alone or separated even for 1 minute. At the same time, it is also in front of us, on our right, on our left, behind, and everywhere, and it will be our center also in heaven. The confessor was saying instead that the most holy sacrament is our center. Now, on coming, Blessed Jesus told me,
"My daughter, I had to make it in such a way that sanctity might be easy and accessible to all, unless they did not want it, in all conditions, in all circumstances, and in every place. It is true that the most holy sacrament is center, but who instituted it? Who subdued my humanity to enclose itself within the small circle of a host? Wasn't that my will? Therefore my will always have primacy over everything. Besides, if everything is in the Eucharist, the priests who call me from heaven into their hands, and who are in contact with my sacramental flesh more than anyone, should be the holiest and the most good. But instead, many of them are the worst. Poor me, how they treat me in the most holy sacrament. And the many devout souls who receive me, perhaps every day, should be as many saints if the center of the Eucharist were sufficient. But instead, and it is something to be cried over, they remain always at the same point, vain, irascible, punctilious, etc. Poor center of the most holy sacrament, how dishonored it remains. On the other hand, there may be a mother who does my will and who, because of her situation, not because she does not want to, cannot receive me every day, and one sees that she is patient, charitable, and carries the fragrance of my Eucharistic virtues within herself. Ah, is it perhaps the sacrament, or, rather, my will to which she is submitted, that keeps her subdued and makes up for the most holy sacrament? Even more, I tell you that the sacraments themselves produce fruits according to how souls are submitted to my will. They produce effects according to the connection that souls have with my volition. And if there is no connection with my will, they may receive communion, but will remain on an empty stomach. They may go to confession, but will remain always dirty. They may come before my sacramental presence, but if our wills do not meet, I will be as though dead for them, because my will alone produces all goods and gives life to the very sacraments in the soul who lets herself be subdued by it. And those who do not understand this, it means that they are babies in religion.